Just pulling up to Walmart, and I am pulling into parking space number 1. Good morning, everybody. It is, well, as of the recording, it is Monday the 10th of February. I keep wanting to say January, but it's actually February. And I accepted a Walmart Spark order, so I'll give you more details. All right, so I've got one order here, loaded up, one order here, and the other order is here. So we are ready to roll. Let's go. Okay, so far we have 19 minutes and 7 miles to go to the first drop-off. All right, I am here at the first drop-off, and it is right up there. These are apartments, but these are like my favorite kind of apartments. So it looks like this next drop-off is actually to an extended stay on the 4th floor, and guess which one it is? It's this one with all the drinks and the birdseed, which is going to require... Oh no! Oh no! My little... Okay, it seems like it's all right. Oh, it did get some, can you see that? Some scuffs. I didn't know that was right there. That's my vacuum, my car vacuum. I was going to say it requires this cart. I just got a new cart. I have another cart, a bigger one, a much bigger one, a sturdier one. Oh my gosh, the wind is blowing. It's really blowing. I think I need my coat. And my cart's rolling away. Hey. Come back here. All right. Okay, you all. So I'm going to put this video down for a sec. I'll be back. Hey, you can see my shadow. Hey. All right, I put my lining on the cart. Since I just got this cart, the lining was still sitting in the back seat. So let's go ahead and load this cart up with all of these drinks. And I cannot tell you how many times when I deliver, people look at not this cart. This is not the cart that I usually have, but people look at my other cart, which is bigger, and they're like, I love your cart. And I always say, I could not do this job without it. So there's like, I thought it said 5 drinks. There's like, seemed like it was 10 drinks in there. Okay, we got this bird seed, which is kind of heavy. Put that on top there. And a few other little things. Okay, now just keep in mind, I am doing this one-handedly, so that's why there's all this flipping happening. Normally I'd be using 2 hands, but I'm learning to record and still do what I do. So, all right, we're all ready to go. Now, one thing about this cart is that the wheels are hard and loud. Unlike my other cart, which the wheels are softer and much more quiet. But this one was from Temu. Okay, hold on. I always like to leave a little bit of space just in case someone's not here and they need to come through the door. They'll have a space to walk through. I usually do that. All right, last one. Shall we put this on this side? Yeah. I like all of these over here. And we're just going to select my drop-off location, submit, take my photo. This is interesting doing it with while I'm recording. I've never done that before. Complete the drop-off. All right. And then we give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. What do you think? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Okay, now you can hear it. Do you hear that? Hold on. Do you hear that? It's so loud. All right, so I have made it to the building, into the right building, but now I'm looking for 5904. Okay. Maybe down 5904, 5922, 5924. So I'm guessing it's going to be down here. 5921. Do you know if 5904 is down this way? It's getting smaller, so I hope so.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 5910. 5906, 5905. Oh, could this be it? 5902, 5903. Really? Wait. Okay. 5905. 5910. Okay, that's weird. Let me make sure that I have the right address. This is why I had asked if they would meet me in the front of the building, because it looked complicated. Ah, I see. I don't. It's right here. Hey, look, I'm right here. 5907. Fantastic. All right, let's take a picture and get out of here. I'm getting a pickup right as I finish the drop-off, but I'm not going to do that. I'm assuming because there's a star on the 3, that is where I came in. I didn't really notice which floor I was on. That's something, sometimes I make it a point to remember, like, where exactly am I coming in at? Normally it's 1. Let's take a look. Yeah, this is where I came in. Okay, now, did I come out that way? I came this way, but maybe this is a shortcut. Let's see. Yeah, that's what happened. I came to this door at first and I saw that it said building 5 this way and building 6 this way, so I kept walking further. But usually when things like that happen, I say, at least I've gotten some exercise for today. So I went all the way down there, and I am coming from, I came from over there. You can see my cars over there. All right, well, that is done, and it took me longer than probably it normally would because I'm filming all of this, but it is warming up, so I'm about to go change cars, get in the EV. Hopefully it's charged up enough, and I'll see you in just a minute. Okay, so it is a gorgeous day. I think the camera makes it look even brighter. Let's see, we've got somebody directing traffic here. He's telling me to come on, but there are people crossing the street. I don't know about that. Oh, maybe he thought I was going to turn or something. Okay, it's my turn. All right, so I am going home and I'm going to work on some things that I need to do at home. Actually, one of the things that I'm going to do is edit the video that I made yesterday. I'm going to start editing the video that I made yesterday. And then I'll be back out when it is time to pick up. I have 2 catering orders that are coming up. Smaller size catering orders. One's for $20 something and the other 20, just about 21. And then the other one is for, I think, 36. But I am grateful for those because I'm grateful for those because I was not able to click fast enough to get, like, I think there was a $60 one. Also, I saw but did not, wasn't fast enough to click on, or didn't get to click on, there was a $60, $40 one for this afternoon, which, well, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Okay. All right, people. I'll see you when it's time to pick up the next catering or the next order. Okay, pickup is complete. It was ready to go. And I am heading, I think about a mile away, maybe less than that, for the drop-off. All right, so I am here at Tennessee Oncology, but it is pretty packed, so I'm gonna keep driving. And
the destination is on your right.
Where can
Arrived.
I pull up? Maybe I can pull up behind Taziki's. It's more packed than normal here. I mean, they're not gonna be able to get their car out, but the people who are behind me, I don't really know. Yeah, it's full here. This is a no setup required, so that's a plus. But let's see if they, I think I'm needing to go up the elevator. Oh, yeah. Somebody barely got out. They barely got out. Oh my gosh, I'm not sure about this spot. All right, so this is the cart that I was telling you about with the really big soft wheels. So let's take that out because it got caught on the plastic. It's really hard. It's hard to record with one hand and to do everything one-handedly. So I may not be able to do that. But I tried to call the customer and they did not answer. So I'm going to get the wagon out. If it was just, if there was no tea, I would definitely just take it in my hands. But there's some delicate stuff in here, like these trays, these vegetable trays and things. So I don't see that slides around a lot. We don't want any accidents, right? All right, so says I'm going to the second floor, and I think I'm gonna tie this at the top. So, just because, what do we learn here? Just because someone's standing in front of the elevator or beside the elevator does not mean they're going up. Always push the button, right? All right, got that delivered. So let's start the navigation for the next stop, Crisp and Green, which is 1.8 miles away. Okay, absolutely loved that delivery. So grateful for that delivery. So appreciate that delivery. And now we are heading to Crisp and Green, which is downtown. And right now we are in Midtown. So we're very, very close. I'm very, very close. I'm saying we like you're here right here with me. And in a way you all are. So that's one of the beauties of doing these ride-alongs, is that it's like there's some company here with me. So I appreciate that. But I'll arrive at 11:16 and not going far at all. This order that I'm about to pick up, it's actually $32. I thought it was $36, but it's $32. But it's not going very far, so I think like less than a mile. And that is through Zifty, is the app that I'm using for this next catering order. Oh, wait, let's look at, how about you look at downtown instead of my GPS. And what else? The one that I just finished doing, that was through Deliver That. And Deliver That, I just signed up for Deliver That at the end of this past year. I don't remember, it was probably more like the fall, but Deliver That has all these special tiers, and so I'm on the second most basic tier, and I will need to do, I forgot how many more. I think after the one I just completed, I'll need 9 more to move up to preferred driver, which will allow me to see deliveries sooner than the tier that I'm on right now, which is I don't know what it's called, but it's just the one where like you basically get everybody's leftovers, so who are preferred or elite. Or now I don't know if sometimes if they're, I actually really don't know how it works. I'm going to look and see if I can find out a little bit more information. Maybe it's in the portal, the driver portal, and I missed it. But yeah, so I'm almost there, and I will be back once I get to Crisp and Green. So where I need to go is over there where the tall glass building is, and I'm like underneath the street. So I forgot that the GPS doesn't know how to get me there, because this is where the Amazon headquarters here in Nashville is located, and like the corporate offices, and I totally forgot that the GPS always takes me under the building, but I'm gonna need to go up and around. So I'm glad I have a little bit of extra time to do that. I normally don't pay attention to the GPS's directions going to that building, so this is the way that I actually need to go. Now the GPS has picked it up, but yeah, this is it. See, now I'm going over where I was, and then I'll turn. This is one of the newest apartment buildings here in downtown. It's such a unique architecture. So, okay. All right, I'll be back once I get to crisp and green for real this time. I have arrived to the parking garage, and for this location, I know it really well. I've picked up from here many times. Once I picked up 16 drinks in cups. I'm not kidding. Drinks in cups. 16. That was a precarious ride. I was like, and they were just in regular cup holders. Okay, I don't actually see a place. Usually I park in one of these spaces. They do have EV charging, but there's a ton of Teslas in here already. I have charged here before, but I prefer to charge outside where there's sunshine than in a garage, if possible. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna figure out where I want to park, and then I'll come back. I found a space, and now we head through. Let's head through this door. Okay. So out here are the train tracks. It's really pretty. I always like this walk. Even though if it's a lot of items, it's not fun. It's not a fun walk back unless I have my cart with me. But it's really amazing, all the growth and all the development and building that we've had here in the city. Okay, so here's what I'm picking up. You probably can't see that because the sun is shining so bright, but just a bowl, a wrap, and some cookies. That's it. So this is a pretty small order. And all right, I'll be back. All right, that's it. Okay, let's head back. You all can see my shadow. I don't know why it looks like this. It's like a very strange video footage happening here. I'm not sure if I pushed a button on my phone or what, but nobody came to the counter, so I just went ahead and got it. And as I was leaving, someone came and said, pick up, and I said, yep, easy cater. All right, let's go drop this off. All right, it looks like I'm heading back to Vanderbilt, which is where I dropped off that Walmart order, if you remember, which you probably do because you're watching this after the fact. But and all compressed together. So it's, this is actually my full day that you're coming along with me on, but it's compacted into this whatever length of video it is. Anyhow, all that said, I am going to Vanderbilt Department of Physics and Astronomy. Yeah, all right. And I believe this is the same Stevenson Center that I was at just before. But this time I'm going to the back. Somebody's going to meet me after I call them. The drop-off is not until 11:45 a.m. Cannot arrive before 10:30. So you can't, for Easy Cater orders, you need to be no earlier than 15 minutes as to what it says in the app, because Easy Cater gives a 15-minute buffer. So that would mean their food would be like 30 minutes if you get 30 minutes early if you get there. Excuse my hand there. You all just, I'm learning this filming thing, but I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get the hang of it. I already kind of am. So, all right, let's go. Okay, so we are heading out. That's where the Amazon headquarters are. It's really a gorgeous building, at least the lobby is. And I want to show you one of my favorite things. Every time I pass here, I always smile. It's the community banana stand. Can y'all see that? Community banana stand. Is that not the cutest thing ever? I don't know if I've actually had a banana from there, but that always brings a smile to my face. Like, let's do that, let's put some community fruit and vegetable stands throughout the neighborhoods and just have people stop in and just have it. So that's the Crisp and Green, and this is the street. So sometimes I've seen cars park on this street, but this is a busy street. So I always go and park underneath the building in the parking garage and take that lovely walk that you just saw. All right, so heading back to Vanderbilt, and this is the EV is phenomenal for this type of driving. This is why I bought this EV, because on short trips, on stop and go, you get this regeneration here, where every time I put on the brake, every time I slow down, the battery charges itself back up. It's incredible. It's just phenomenal. Love it. Love that technology. So yeah, that's why I have this EV. Love doing short in-town drives because my battery is being charged just by me slowing down, stopping at like this. Here we go, stopping at a red light, and there you go. The battery is regenerating itself. It's fantastic. So yeah, stop and go traffic is wonderful for an EV. And that's why if I do Amazon package deliveries, which I might be doing a video for tomorrow, because I have a block for tomorrow early morning. I think it's 3:30 in the morning. And I believe it's 4.5 hours. So if I keep that block, then I will, you know what? I need to start my navigation. I'll finish that up when I come back. Well, look at that. Does this place look familiar? This is the first time I've ever delivered here, and I've delivered here twice today now. So somewhere, yeah, Stevenson Center. That's exactly where I was, but I don't know why on the map it's showing like this building. Is this all the same place? I believe they said to pull around to the back, which is where I was at earlier this morning, and said no, I'm turning around. All right, so I am going to call parking one of these reserved spaces, and I am at the loading dock, so I'll be calling them and meeting them, and then that will be that for that order. All right, so I just called the customer, and I told her I'm back here at the loading dock with her order from Crisp and Green, and she said she would be right down. So I'm hanging out in the car. This is supposed to be delivered by 11:45. And usually what I'll do, that's not her. Usually what I will do if it's like right at the time and the person still hasn't come down, is I will go ahead and take a picture of the food here at the building, and then go ahead and submit it, because especially with Zifty, as this is the Zifty order, especially with Zifty, if it's late, it could impact your rating. With Zifty, you always have to message them if there's any kind of time delay, because they have a star system, and the star system determines what orders you get priority to see. So they say, and I believe it. Actually, I know it's true, because once, oh, look at this. Look at what's happening. The garage door is closed. Oh, there she is. Hold on. All right, just got that delivered. Came out, handed it to the lovely lady, and she took it on, and that was it. I took the picture with her, and now I'm heading. I think what I'm gonna do, or what I feel kind of like when I think so the way my day goes is I just like feel like I'm talking a little bit faster than I normally do, probably because I'm excited that you all are here. So I'm gonna head on to Whole Foods. All right, everybody, we got a order for CVS. I'm here in the parking lot. The Noodles place is behind me. Carrabba's is behind me. Chopped is up there. Kava is up there. True Foods, I had an order from True Food, offer from True Foods of $8 and something cents, but I didn't take that one because it was going 5 miles, and then I really want to stay in this area, see if there's any Whole Foods orders. So I was just sitting here listening to some YouTube myself, watching somebody drive around. Let me give a shout out then. Let's see, who am I watching here? This is Austin Dashes. So I was listening to Austin Dashes, and because sometimes when you're sitting waiting in your car, it's nice to hear what someone else who's doing the same type of work as you is doing. So yeah, but I'm about to go to
your pickup at CVS 3801 Hillsborough Pike.
I'm about to go to CVS right now, which is only 900 feet from here. So I'm here in CVS looking for Coke.
Turn left, then turn right.
I don't know why it does that. And it's Coke Zero, actually. How many? 3. What do you see here? 0. So, yeah, I'm gonna ask if they want something else, but there's like nothing here. It's kind of shocking. I mean, really shocking. I'm gonna ask up front if they have some somewhere else possibly, but yeah, I don't see any. I don't even see Coke Zero. I will say that's the thing about these CVS orders. Sometimes they don't have the things, and CVS can be notorious for that. All right, so this went from being a very simple order to a much more, quote, complicated one. Not saying it's difficult, I'm just saying it's just no longer the easy breezy, come in, pick up 3, leave out, drive and drop it off. So we've got, I did text the customer. They said they like the Dr. Pepper instead. Forget the cans, we're just going with the bottles of Dr. Pepper, the 2. So, if this tip is based off of a percentage, then that's going to go down. Which reminds me, I still need to call Uber Eats and speak to a supervisor about yesterday when that order was canceled. So, I can talk to them about this too, depending on what, happens with this tip. But, I go to scan, and look at what comes up. It says the barcode does not match any items in the system, and to add it manually. So again, something that takes, I've heard people say things like, it's easy and you all just need to do the shopping that you're asked to do. And I'm like, it's not about easy or hard. What it's about is the value of my time. That's what it's about for me. All right, I finished that pickup, and now I am heading 3 minutes and 0.7 miles to the drop-off. I do want to say I am grateful for the choice that I have made here to be delivering. I have a lot of gratitude because it allows me to have the spaciousness and the ease in my life that I needed after teaching, and which was a really intense, you could call it like a high stress job. It allows me that. And it also gives me the opportunity to say, and how would I like it to be if I'm running into lower amounts of money than what I would actually like to be receiving, then that's telling me something. That's telling me that it's time for me to start, like I said in the last video, looking at what business would I like to create so that I can expand and grow my finances in the way, and my financial landscape, as I like to call it, in the way that feels best for me. Okay, let's head to the drop off. It is 3 minutes and 0.7 miles away. So I'm in the Whole Foods parking lot now. I was going to go and charge the EV at the fire station. There's free charging, EV charging, and it's like 5 minutes from here. And sometimes I'll get Whole Food. If I just sit there long enough, then I'll get a Whole Foods instant offer. But this is what I'm doing too. This is one of the most annoying things to me. It's so annoying to just stare at a screen. And I know, and look, I know I'm making the choice to do it, right? But that's where I am right now. So this is how I look for catering orders on Zifty. I keep the other phone open and I watch to see if any pop up. And then, you know, sometimes they'll pop up, but I'll go to click it and it still doesn't get assigned to me. So I'm just like, oh my goodness. But sometimes I go to click it and it does. That all being said, this is one of the reasons why I'm saying I'm ready to start my own business, because this is not how I actually desire to invest my time. And I did say invest, because the time we have is an investment. And I've been asking myself as I do these deliveries, I'm like, so what is it that I really want to do during the time that I have here on this earth, really? So this was meant to be a bridge, and it's been a long bridge. It's been like a long, almost 6-year bridge. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. I just placed my order for Carrabba's. I'm gonna pick that up and getting a lunch special, and then maybe go in here and see if there's something I need in Whole Foods, but I don't know if there is. Okay, so it's been about almost an hour since I dropped off the last order. It's 1:26. I've been into Whole Foods. There is an ambulance behind me, so I'm not really sure what is happening here, but I have been watching the screen here for the Zifty orders, and while I was in Whole Foods, there were a couple that popped up, like a $64 order for tomorrow. And I'm kind of looking, that's why I'm looking down and the camera's doing all of this, because I'm keeping an eye on that while I'm attempting to talk to you all. So that's not really working. I need to just look at this if I want to do that. And that's kind of how it is. That's really the way it goes, which is, you know, the catering orders can be really very lucrative, but for this particular app, it's like you gotta babysit the phone in order to catch one. Yeah, I wish it was a different way. And again, that might be the little nudge that keeps me saying, nah, don't get too comfortable here. Don't get so comfortable here, because there's other things that I'm called to bring out into the world. So, all right, I'm about to pick up my food from Carrabba's, and I guess that's it for now. So if there's more, I'll come back and share more, and if not, I'll see you on the next one. I'm back. So I'm at Carrabba's waiting for them to bring out my order. And I forgot to tell you, when I was, gotta adjust the glasses real quick. When I was in Whole Foods, I did notice that, and I'm getting an Instacart order, $10 from Publix. So when I was in Whole Foods, I did notice that they were shopping, and there were bags in the staging area. And there was a person who was loading the bags to deliver as I was coming out, and I'm like, I did not get any notifications for instant offers. So I don't know if that was a person who had a block already scheduled for Whole Foods, or if that person got the instant offer. I don't, they don't tell how that works per se, and who they send the blocks to, the block offers to. That's the one thing I will say about the gig economy that I'm not really fond of, is it's not very transparent. It's kind of covert, the way that the processes work. And there's so many people on Reddit guessing, like, okay, is this why this happened, or if I don't do that, do they do that? And so yeah, the lack of transparency is one of the reasons why, though I've done this for 6 years, I cannot see myself continuing for long term. And I have read so many people say on posts, gig work was not meant to be long term. I think it just depends on what works for the individual person. But, and there's a big but, it's good to know really what, it's good to just know how it actually is, so that anybody who wants to get into gig work can make the most informed decision for themselves. Okay, just got another Instacart order for a whole $6.91. That's not happening at all. Okay, but there is a pickup tomorrow, $35.95. But I think that conflicts with the pickup I already have. That was a catering order off of Zifty. Okay, well, that is gonna probably be it for me. Even if I go out and do some more, I think I'm gonna wrap this video up so I can upload it. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.